it's Maggie and I'm playing The Sims for Whimsy story. So here I am back in the game with our little baby Rosa. She is just about to age up into a toddler. I did some playing off camera. So yeah, Rosa has, it's her birthday today. So I'm gonna have her mom get up from her rest and change her diaper, feed her, and age her up. And I had to go in a cast and give her a makeover. Crystal, by the way, has 3 more days until she ages up. But let me just quickly go in a cast and give Rosa a makeover because she's not looking that good. As always, they always look weird when they age up. Alright, so here's little Rosa as a toddler. She's really cute. I love her green eyes. She is looking like her mom in my opinion. But yeah, this is her everyday, her formal wear, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather outfit, and her cold weather outfit. I love the angel wings, that is so cute. But yeah, I'll resume the gameplay. I'll resume when Crystal is going to be a child, so I'll see you then. Okay, today is Crystal's birthday. And I also wanted to say, a second ago, she had a fear of being cheated on, which I think is really interesting. Obviously, that's awful. You don't want to be scared of being cheated on. But it's interesting because now she's kind of getting the feeling like maybe he would cheat on her. They hired a butler. She doesn't work for him anymore. She's just kind of like his live-in wife, and their romance has been kind of going a bit down lately. Their friendship is really good, which is good to see, but their romance is not so, it keeps going down. So I have a feeling he would feel like there's a lack of intimacy and he'd want to cheat on her, which by the way, she has 8 more days until she ages up to an adult, so we still got a little while there. But I'm kind of thinking even before she ages up into a young adult, they'll have another baby. I think that'll be the last baby she has with him. And then we'll, you know, get on with that new child and everything. But yeah, let's age up Crystal now. She maxed the movement skill in the process of aging up. Wow, okay. So she was a charmer. So the 7th generation of the Whimsy Stories challenge needs to have the gloomy and loner traits. So I think I might as well just give her the gloomy trait already. It's so depressing to be gloomy as a child, but this is what we have to do for the 7th generation. So yeah, I have yet to give Crystal a makeover, but before I do that, but once, what's his name, Cash gets home from work, she's gonna try for another baby with him. So let's do that, try for a baby. Honestly, I love having a family of girls, it is so cute. Okay, but let's see if she's pregnant. She is a young adult, so she should still be able to get pregnant pretty easily. And yes, she is pregnant. Okay, good, and she's gonna go tell him. And Rosa is feeling really bored. Okay, do you want to come play in here? Just play inside in this tent for a while. Get your fun up. And then she also needs potty training. But in the meantime, I will switch back. I will come back when she gives birth to the baby that she's currently carrying. And once we give Crystal a makeover, I'll show you her and Cass and the baby she has. Okay, I just had to quickly show you guys and Cass. Look at how gorgeous she is. This is how she aged up, except I just changed her hair color because it was blue, as you saw. She is so gorgeous. She is a beautiful Sim. I love her. She's gonna be an amazing heir. I swear, she really is. She's just gorgeous. But anyway, let me quickly do her makeover, then I'll show you. Alright, so here is Crystal. She is so cute. I love her. She is just so adorable. These are her everyday outfits. Her formal wear, her athletic wear, her sleepwear, her party wear, her swimwear, her hot weather outfits, and her cold weather outfit. She's just so cute and prestigious. She's like a little princess, literally. She's so cute. But yeah, I'm gonna go back into gameplay and I'll resume when Rhea has her 3rd baby. Okay, so she's just about to go into labor. Well, she is in labor. We're gonna bank cash, obviously, and we'll see if we have a boy or a girl. Right, he's already in the room. Or no, he's running out right now. Okay. Are you gonna check me in, woman? I'm in labor. Like, are you please gonna let me give birth? Alright, we had a girl, and her name is going to be Yvette. That's a pretty name. Yvette France. Aww. Yay. And the baby is invisible. Well, that's okay. We'll go home and we'll take care of her. We'll age her up into an infant and everything once we get the chance. Also, by the way, I think it is almost Rosa's birthday. I have to double check. In 1 day. Okay, so her birthday is tomorrow. Which, by the way, I've been trying to get her to work on her potty skill a lot so that she can get the steel bladder trait as a child and adult. And she's pretty much got all skills to level 3 except for thinking and potty, which I'll have her work on potty right now. And then her sister, Crystal, has been working on the creativity aspiration. So she made this. Let's resume that. And then we're almost nearly done with this aspiration. And then I'm going to have her move on to the active aspiration for kids, because I would like her to also be able to acquire fitness skills faster, obviously. And then Rosa, did she get her skill to level 3 a potty? Let me check. No, she's so close though. Oh, come on, you're so close. And Crystal completed her aspiration, and Rosa is level 3 potty. Awesome. And then Yvette. Why does Yvette look so weird? Oh, this is a glitch. Yeah, this is a glitch. Well, he's so happy to see his baby. That's sweet. And she's resting, of course, because, you know, she gave birth. Crystal, you can go to bed as well. Just go to sleep. And Rosa, she finished eating, so she can go to sleep as well. I just don't know why she has the skin complexion, because her parents are both very pale, so it's very weird. Alright, the baby is up. Okay, come change her diaper, and then let's just age her up right away. She's gonna be sensitive. Okay, I'm just gonna stick with it. I don't want to change it too much. And yeah, she's got a very unique complexion. That's interesting. Let's delete this crib though, because we're not gonna have another baby with him. We're gonna let Rhea age on her own, and she's got 7 more days until she becomes an adult, so she can go back to sleep. Okay, is everyone fully rested? Not yet. Alright, she's about fully rested. I'm gonna have her come downstairs. I believe we already have the cake in the fridge. Yeah, okay, that's good. So we have that cake. Let's go right ahead and go downstairs and help out candles for Rosa. And let's see how Rosa ages up. She's not our heir, as you know. Crystal is our heir. Let's see, what is she gonna be? Plant lover. Okay. So maybe she'll have the motor skill. I don't know. Maybe she likes to be outside a lot or something. But yeah, let me go right into Cass and give these girls a makeover. Now, Crystal's on her way to school. Okay, that's good. Rosa needs a makeover. Yvette needs a makeover, so I'm gonna go right into Cass and do that right now. Right, so here are the girls. Here is Yvette as an infant. I did change her skin color to make it more realistic to how her parents look. So these are her outfits. She's so adorable. I love her. She's so cute. And then this is her older sister, Rosa, who literally looks like the spitting image of her mom. As you can see, you can totally see how she looks like her mom. I don't feel like she looks like her dad at all, but I don't know. We'll see when she becomes a teen. But these are her outfits. She's super cute. Yeah, they're all really cute. And for some reason, she aged up with brown eyes, which is fine. I like the brown eyes. She just looks so much like her mom, as you can see here. Look at this. Look at her face. And then her mom, they're like twins. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna go back into gameplay and I'll resume when one of the kids ages up, probably little Yvette when she ages up into a toddler. Okay, I switched to another household, as you can see. This is a sim I made the other day. And she's supposed to be inspired by the country Tajikistan, so she's just an ethnicity-inspired sim. I made recently, because I've been really into making ethnicity-inspired sims recently. But I feel like she's new in the neighborhood, you know. She just bought this really big fancy house here, and it has 3 bedrooms, and she wants to start a family, and she's not the most considerate person, so she sees visit residence. She sees Cash and Rhea living in that big fancy house, and she's jealous. She's like, oh, I wish I lived there. I wish I had that life. Like, even though I'm really rich and I live in this nice house already, I'm missing a husband. I need a husband. And I feel like she's gonna meet Cash as like a friend. It's gonna be like a casual meeting, like they're out walking or something, they run into each other. It's just pretending that she didn't come to his house, or maybe she came to his house and is like, I wanted to meet you, you know, I wanted to get to know the neighbors and everything. And be like, hey, you live here? That's so nice. I'm so happy for you. You have a beautiful house. You have a really, really beautiful house. Like, she's gonna like compliment her house, be like, yeah, it's so beautiful here. And then she's like, so who's the owner of the home? And Rhea's like, oh, well, that's my husband, Cash. He's upstairs. She's gonna come upstairs and give a respectful introduction. She's gonna be like, hey, I heard you live here with your wife, Rhea. It's very nice to meet you guys. It's a very beautiful home. I love this house. Oh my god, she's automatically attracted to him. That's perfect. She has instant attraction to him. She's gonna be like joking and be like, oh my god, it's so funny that we live in the same neighborhood, and you know, you're such a lucky family, like living together in this really nice house, and you know, I want to build a family of my own someday. I really do. And, you know, it would be my dream to live in a home like this. But she's not outwardly saying, I want to have your life, Rhea. But basically what she wants is Rhea's life. So she's going to just be casually friendly with Cash, console his grief. You know, it's so nice to meet you. And she's going to be talking to Rhea too, but she's mostly going to be talking to Cash, because she's like, oh, Cash is so handsome. Like, she really thinks he's so handsome, and she's got her eyes set on him, not the wife. So she's like, I really want to, you know, get to know you. I'd love to get to know you guys. But she's saying you guys, but she really means him only. So she's like, I'd love to get to know you guys, and we could have a dinner together. AKA, I just want to meet you, Cash. And she's comforting him. She's like, oh yeah, I know you someone you knew died. I'm so sorry. You know, I'm here to support you in any way I can. I'm just over there. I live just in that really nice house over there. You know, I'm so happy to be a part of this neighborhood, and I'm meeting you guys. You guys are such a beautiful family. But she's not even gonna say hello to their daughters. So she's just gonna be like, you guys are so lucky here, and I'm so happy for you, and you know what I mean. So she met him. That's good. How is her relationship with him? Let me look at this. Yeah, she has amazing compatibility with him, and she's very attracted to him. Okay, let's switch into the other household and see how he feels about her. Alright, I'm back in our household, the main household, and he's already here making food. Is he making food for Zarina? Her name is Zarina, by the way. And oh my god, she's still here. She didn't go home or anything. It looks like she's dazed. Why is she dazed? You know, how about you come over? Like, you know, we can have a backyard dinner together with me and my family and you. I have this nice little seating area here, and oh my gosh, she already grabbed food right away. Jesus Christ, that was fast. I feel like he's not gonna worry about the babies right now. He's gonna be like, hey, are you okay? You don't look that well. You know, like he's very attracted to her. Oh my god. I hope you're alright. Do you need me to get you anything besides food? Like, you know, I feel bad. You look really sick. You look really dazed. let's discuss interests. He's gonna be like, I would love to welcome you to this community. I want to be as welcoming as possible to you because I know you're from out of the country and this is a new country for you, and it's hard times for you getting here, and now you're living in this brand new place, and I'm totally happy to welcome you here, me and my daughters and my daughter Rosa. Meanwhile, Ria's like, she already has an idea of what's going on. She's like, I'm just gonna let them alone. She's just leaving them alone because she has to care for her baby, obviously, the baby they just had. And she also just kind of feels distant to him anyway. She's kind of falling out of love anyway, a little bit, which doesn't mean she'd be happy with him cheating on her. But she's kind of falling out of love anyway. So he's gonna keep talking to her. He's gonna be really enamored by her. Let's chat about property values. He's gonna be like, the houses are really expensive here. And you live in a beautiful house as well. He's gonna confess his attraction and be like, what a lovely woman you are. You came here all on your own and you afforded that great house down the street. I mean, by the other part of the island, and I want to see your house if it's okay. They already have a romance. He's gonna flirt with her. He's gonna be like, you're very attractive, by the way. I know I shouldn't say that. It's really silly of me to say that because I have a wife here. But I am just really interested in you. Let's take, how about you take my number? We'll keep in touch. Thank you so much for coming by. Let me give you this rose to show my appreciation. It's my gift to you it's a welcoming neighborly gift. So yeah, let's embrace. He's gonna be like, okay, yeah, it's so nice to see you. All right, bye. He's gonna be like, I think it's getting a bit late. And she's like, okay, yeah, I don't want to take too much of your time. So I'm gonna go on my way home. I'll see you later. Feel free. She's gonna be like, feel free to stop by whenever you want. I would love to see you again. You are so handsome in this amazing life you have, and you're just a wonderful man. I really am so grateful to have you in my life. It's gonna be like love at first sight. But yeah, he's still with Ria, as you can see here. Serena and Ria. It's so bad what's happening. This is so sad. But anyway, our little baby Yvette ages up in 4 days, so she's still got a little while before she's a toddler. But honestly, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. I think it was enough for today. It's a lot for today, actually. He cheated. He started to cheat on her and everything like that. And I'll resume when it's Yvette's birthday, and probably when it's Ria's birthday as well. She has her birthday 2 days after her daughter Yvette. And so they're gonna get a divorce in the next episode, as you know. He's gonna find out. I mean, she's gonna find out about this little affair thing. He's gonna be like, I'm gonna go out for a little bit. I'm just gonna go into town and pick up some things. But really, he's going over to see Serena. So he's like, yeah, I'm just gonna go over and pick up some things in town because I think we're running out of some things. And then Ria's like, but don't we have a caterer? Like, we have a live-in butler who can do all that stuff. And he's like, well, no, I don't want to. I would rather just let him rest tonight, as he can have an early night. I mean, I might as well. He needs a break, the butler. So I'm gonna go. So he's gonna be like, I'm gonna go into town, aka this girl's house. Oh my god, this is crazy. Is she home? He's gonna be like, oh, you're home. What a coincidence. Like, like you just left my house, but I'm here to see you again. And I really like you. Honestly, I really feel passionately about you. You're a beautiful young woman. I feel like she would be younger than Ria, to be honest. I mean, let's be real. Ria is almost an adult right now, and he's into really young women. So he would see her and he would jump at the chance, at the opportunity to be with someone like her. They have a steamy dynamic, and they're gonna woohoo in the shower. Oh my god. And I wonder if she's taking a pregnancy test. I don't know. But maybe they could honestly try for a baby. Maybe she lies to him and is like, She's trying to trap him. She lies to him and is like, yeah, I'm on birth control, you know, you can use a condom as well. You know, it's all good. I won't get pregnant or anything like that. But she really is lying because she's kind of like conniving. Okay, so let's go right ahead. And he's gonna be like, you know, I really feel passionately about you. Will you date me? You know, I can figure out a way to leave my wife. I think you really caught my moment from the moment I met you today. And I'm really interested in you. You are really gorgeous and you are a very interesting person. I love to, you know, hang out with you more. And honestly, I think I see a future with us. Even though they hardly know each other, but he's gonna sleep over at her house. How about that? Yeah, he's gonna sleep with her. He's gonna spend the night. They woohooed. They became partners. He's gonna spend the night at her house. He's like, I'm too tired to go home, and I'd much rather spend time with you. I mean, look at them. Look at them. This is so bad. He's spending the night here. Meanwhile, his daughters are all at home. Ria's here. Ria's at home. She's not here, sorry. Ria's at home, and, you know, it's a horrible situation. So now he wakes up and he realizes, oh, shoot, I spent the night here. And today is Thanksgiving. Today's Harvest Fest. I'm supposed to be spending time with my family. But you know what? I just want to spend a little bit more time with you. Oh, she's making food for us. I think, or maybe she's making a serving for herself. Hopefully she's making food for us. I don't know, it'd be nice if she was making food for us. She's gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a meal for you. You know, it's all yours. You know, I'm not that hungry. She's just like the perfect woman that he wanted. He's like, oh really, you made this just for me? That's so sweet of you. He's gonna complain about Harvest Fest and be like, do you believe this stupid holiday? I have to spend it with my family and I don't even want to go back home. You know, I'd rather spend Harvest Fest with someone easygoing like you. I don't want to be around my kids right now. You know, I'd rather enjoy the holidays with like someone like you because you're just so lovely. They'll flirt a little bit more and then he'll be like, you know, I really should get going though. I'll give you a huge kiss, goodbye, and don't worry, we'll stay in touch. You're always on my mind. So, goodbye. She's so flirty. She's so flirty. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going home. I'll see you another time. I'll see you very soon, Zarina. And he's gonna go home and celebrate Harvest Fest with his family. It's crazy. This is insane. Alright, we're home, ready to start Harvest Fest. So let's have her make a meal, a Harvest Fest meal, since she's primarily the cook in the house. Even our freaking butler doesn't cook as much as we do. But, you know, she kind of senses something is going on. Honestly, she does sense something is going on. But she's too afraid to even inquire about it. She's just going to be like, let's just have a great a Harvest Fest, a great Thanksgiving. You know, we're gonna have a great day today. Even though she's feeling kind of insecure, she's like, I don't know why he left that night. Like, he said he was going into town, yet he spent the whole night out. So I feel like she's kind of suspecting something. She's like, was he with that woman that we saw yesterday? I don't know, but that was really weird because he was also talking to her a lot privately. All right, let's call everyone to the meal. But yeah, let's everyone sit down, have a meal. Have a Harvest Fest meal. It's Thanksgiving today. Is he coming to sit down? I'm really curious. Is he gonna come sit down at the dining table? If he doesn't, then that says a lot. No, he's coming to sit down on the dining table, but he's sitting like really far away from us. I bet he's gonna gonna flirt with her, just like fake flirt. He's gonna be like, hey, you know, he's gonna try to act like everything is fine. So, like, what's going on? She's gonna yell at him, actually. This is her time. She's gonna yell at him. She's gonna be like, argue about parenting. She's like, you know, you weren't here. You just spent the night out. You spent the night out, and I don't know what you were doing, but I don't have a good feeling about it. And argue about dirty surroundings. And she's gonna be like, and also, you know, you're just a really lazy man. Like, you always expect me to take care of this huge house of yours. Even you have a butler, and your butler is kind of lazy as well. Sometimes you're so late to work, which is true, he is. Sometimes he's very late to work. Oh my god, and now he's yelling at us like crazy. Wow, that's awful. But she's just trying to, she's trying to be like composed though. She's like, can we talk about this in a little bit more of a calm demeanor, please? Because, you know, I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now, and you can imagine how I'm feeling. I mean, you left last night. I don't know how I feel about you anymore. You were distant even before then. She's gonna be like, I just don't appreciate this lately. And it was just really weird when that woman came by yesterday. I'm just not very happy with you. I'm sorry. And, you know, it's been a long run with us, but I think she's gonna brush him off. I think she's gonna be like, you know, you have a temper. You're being really angry right now. You know, you're yelling at me. Look at the way he's acting. Look at how aggressive he's being. She's gonna be like, you know what? I want a divorce. She's gonna be the one to divorce him. She's gonna be like, she's gonna finally let out her true feelings and be like, you know what? I know what you were doing last night. I know what you were doing. You don't even have to admit it to me. I know what you were doing. Because you went and saw that lady. And I can talk to her and I can even ask her, and I'm 99% sure she would admit the truth as well. So, you know what? I am done with you. They're gonna divorce. She's like, you know, you wanted me as your housemaid, and now you're just want to throw me away like I'm nothing. They're getting divorced. Are you guys ready? You guys gonna get divorced? It's really time. Come on, you guys. He cheated. Don't be slow about this. Oh my god. And he's all sweaty. Why is he sweaty? He's creepy. Oh my god. He's literally creepy. They're strained. Well, they're already divorced, so let me just save my progress here, because this was good progress in this episode, even though she got divorced for the second time. But she needed to do this for this generation. Anyway, he wasn't that genuine anyway. You know, he fell for another woman so easily. So she's gonna be like, you know what? I'm leaving. I'm taking the kids with me. I'm taking all of the girls with me. You can keep all the food I made, you know, I'm not taking anything but my kids. And he's gonna be like, he's gonna feel bad because, as you can see, he looks sad. He's gonna be like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I understand. I made a huge mistake and this just all happened so fast. And she's gonna be like, well, yeah, and it ruined our lives, so let's move out. He's gonna be sorry, you know, for himself mostly, but he's gonna give us $500,000 for this situation. So yeah, we'll buy us a really nice house. We'll live with our kids. We'll be happy, and we'll find the man of our dreams. But yeah, I think this is where I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you enjoyed the cast. But yeah, thanks for watching. Bye. See you in the next part when she moves into her new house and finds her dream man.